amateur. How we all doing? Right, you find me at Roadrace car park. For those of you who don't know or haven't heard yet, depending on whereabouts in the world you are, next year the Isle of Wight is going to be holding a road race, or it's certainly looking very much that way. What I'm going to do is take you on the proposed course. I'm going to have one stop because I've got to pick up a prescription for the missus at Brighton. Just a slight detour really, coming down here, finding a suitable start point. But it's a route we quite often take. But I will point out a couple of little bits on the way. Just one thing, if you do want to come down and ride the course, please stick to the speed limits and have respect for the residents, wildlife and the farm livestock, and obviously other road users as well, because the last thing we want is this thing to be stopped after coming so far. Anyway, without further ado, let's get on the road so I can show you the course, or take you around the course, and then and also pick up the other half's prescription from the surgery. Right, we're on a Parvamilly Road at the moment. I believe the start and finish line is going to be along here somewhere, but where we don't know, because I haven't decided yet. Right, we are now coming into Chale. Our first point of interest for some of you guys, this is the south car park for the White Mouse Inn, just to the left there. Excellent food, excellent beers, children's play area, nice large venue. Chale Church, and we turn left here. There's the White Mouse Inn with the north car park. I know some of the staff ride bikes because it's one place I frequent. 30 mile an hour limit along here, so keep it nice and steady. Don't go racing up and down there and upsetting the residents. I'm sure most of them don't mind if you sort of go around being sensible. If you start behaving like a knob, then they're going to start objecting, which could put a stop to the whole thing. Speed limit's just gone up, so I can tweak it up a little bit. Some of these roads are a little bit narrow. There's a few parked cars on the side, so be careful, guys. Last thing we want is any faux pas. Speed limit drops down to 30 as we come into Chell Green. Oh, slimy visor. Don't know where the hell that went. He's still there. Don't know how the hell he came in. Let's get past this guy. Yeah, I don't know where he came from. We've got a chin curtain and what have you. Right, we're in Chell Green. 30 mile an hour, take it nice and easy. There's sometimes a few kids about. .28 mile an hour. That's okay. That's nice and sensible. Turn left here. Still 30 mile an hour limit. Keep it nice and steady. We start heading out into the countryside. Remember to have consideration for the wildlife and any other livestock, that's including farms, horses, etc. Speed limit increases to 60, so we can knock it on a bit. Matey waiting for me? No, looks like he's doing something else. Going home, it'll be just straight on, but for about half a mile and that's it. I'm home. But we turn left there. Remember guys, take it easy, especially if you don't know the roads. Consideration for the residents. take it easy, you can admire some of the scenery as well. Only briefly, because you've still got to keep you up on the road. I expect come the time of the races, most of the side of the roads would have changed quite considerably. Hedges trimmed back a bit instead of being a little bit on the wild side. There's some lovely properties en route. Again, I can't stress, take it easy so you don't piss off the residents. Now we're coming into Shorewell, down here. We've cars parked on the side of the road. And obviously children. Right, we come up to a mini roundabout in Shorewell. We turn left here. I'll wait for... Oh, thank you, matey. On the left here we have the Crown Inn, the village pub, good food, good beer. But if I remember rightly, it's got a few ponds in the back with fish and ducks. You've watched the Diamond Racers video, then you'll notice they would have mentioned ducks when they went past there. We come out of Shorewell, back into the countryside again. Speed limit goes up to 40 miles an hour. Just be careful, some of the corners can catch you out if you're not aware. So keep it nice and steady, guys. And again, respect for the wildlife and livestock. you see we're coming into Livingston. Careful here because there's quite a sharp left-hand bend coming up, so take it easy. Back into a residential area again, so don't piss off the residents. It's not quite 90 degrees, it's probably about 80, but that can catch a few people out if you're not ready for it. Some work's going on there. Used to be a pub and restaurant there. Don't know whether they've just demolished it to get it out the way, or they're going to build something new there. Right, okay then. As you can see from that sign, we're into Bryston. There are schools in the area, so please be extra careful, watch out for children, and obviously don't piss off the residents. Now we've got the church on the left, and we turn left at the church, which is just here. Now there's a surgery. Might find somewhere to park. Parking is not very clever around the surgery. Plus that, when you're making a video, there's always some sort of chaos. Right, I want to stop just here, hopefully. And yeah, enough room. Maybe back up to him a bit. Hopefully there'll be enough room. Yeah, cars to get by. Excellent. Right, I'll be back in a minute. Right, okay. Oh, right. Right, that says prescription safely in my pocket. So let's head off to the rest of the course. Right, this is the Bryston and Millie Road. Yeah. What do you think of that road? Yeah. Oh well. Nevertheless, this takes us back onto the Millie Road. There we go. Hello, cows. Right, and we turn left here. Onto the Millie Road. When you pull out, it's still a 40-mile-an-hour limit until you hit these signs here. So don't just go tanking it straight off as soon as you hit the Millie Road. Now if you need to do a lap, just do one lap and then move off elsewhere, so don't piss off the residents, etc. Because they're going to end up being put up with a lot of noise and what have you, bikes going past. Now, even if you're into bikes and that sort of thing, sometimes it can still be a bit of a pain, piss you off with constant noise of bikes racing up and down. Not so bad if they're keeping the speed limits and being respectful to everybody and everything. But like with all groups, there's always a few idiots, I'm sorry to say. So just be respectful, do the course once and then go off elsewhere. Keep them happy. Oh, there is one thing I did mention when we turned off at the church at Bryston. If there's about 20 yards further along straight on instead of turning left, you've got the Three Bishops pub. Unfortunately I can't tell you anything about it because I've never been in there. But they're the three pubs basically on the route. And matey, if you're thinking of hammering along the military road where we are now, don't, because I would know there are at least 2 unmarked police cars patrolling. No, at least 2. So you have been warned. Whether it's just along the military road or whether it's they're actually going round the course, I couldn't tell you, but I've been reliably informed there are at least 2. So if you get done, you've only got yourself to blame. Now common sense would tell you they'll be watching the area. So be sensible, guys. I know I've been repeating myself quite a bit about having consideration, being sensible and all that. I think it's well justified. I'll stick a link in the description below. The Diamond Racer website, Facebook page, and there's also a supporters page as well. Right, we are coming back to Whale Chine, up below in the car park, and that will be your lap of the course. So I don't know where the start or finish line is going to be, or where the pits are, or anything else like that. I think there's some general outlines, but nothing's come out officially yet. So guys, hope you like it. When I ask you to be sensible, respect the residents and other road users, including wildlife and livestock. You know, a fair bit of it's out in the countryside. Try and avoid the area if you can, but no, if you feel you must go round it, just go round it the once. Keep it down, and then go off elsewhere. So that's it for the time being. Stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll see you next time round. Laters.